Hey guys, I made it out into the woods. I had to film this because I don't have enough Wi-Fi signal out here, and even my dad is a little spotty, so I figured I would just film it. I walked out here, I hiked out here, I got almost everything, I forgot the nails, but I did want to show you guys how to tap a tree, how easy it is. And you can tap any kind of maple tree. You can tap a sugar maple, silver maple, a red maple, a black maple. Any kind of maple tree will provide you with the sugar syrup you need to make maple syrup. So these ones here, I have a mixture of silver and sugar maple here, as well as a couple red ones over there. I believe this one here is a silver one. I think this is a silver one. Anyway, I have quite a few here, and I already tapped a couple by my house, and it's already running really great. So what you're looking for in a maple tree is you want it to be quite big. You'd like it to be over 10 inches round, preferably over 20, but 10 is okay if you have smaller ones. 10 to 20 inches around, you want about one tap. 20 to 30, you can put 2. Any more than that, you can put 3. I personally don't like putting any more than 2 regardless of the size. But again, that's your preference, up to your tree, up to you, and you know how many trees you have, how big are they. It also is going to depend on what time of year. For me, I have my drill. For me, this is a perfect time of year. It's really nice and mild right now in the daytime, and at night it gets really cold. So those are the temperatures that you're looking for when you start to tap your trees. And you're going to get anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks, depending where you are, where your location is, and your temperature, of course. So you may not be able to tap right now. It might still be a bit early for you. You may have to wait until March or April. Again, know your location. Maybe do a tester tree if you're not too sure. But right now it's almost March for us, for you guys too. And it's perfect time, perfect temperature. So we're gonna tap this tree. We wanna tap it at least over 3 feet high, but not too high. Between 3 and 5 feet. It's kind of hard to gauge when the snow is out here. I know the snow is about 2 feet high, so I'm gonna put it probably just about right here, right where you guys can see. Now I got taps. I don't have the metal ones because I can't find my old ones, so I had to purchase these new ones. I'm not sure how well they'll do, but we're gonna try them out. And I'm gonna probably order the metal ones. You can use whatever's available to you or whatever you already have. I have my drill bit already picked out to the size that I need. You can play around if you're not too sure which size. Go a little smaller first. You can always go bigger. And you're gonna wanna take your time when you're drilling in here. You know, this is a tree, it's alive, and you know, we're putting a hole in it, we're damaging it. So we need to be very gentle when we do it. And when we're done with the syrup, when we take off our bottles, we need to fill in that hole there so it will heal itself up a little bit. So take care of your trees as much as you can, even when you're taking from them. You know, we want to make sure that we're going to keep it alive. So after you're done, after a couple weeks or a month, however long your sap is running for, make sure you take out your taps and you plug your tree back up. So let's put a hole in here. We're going to put it in about right here. Hopefully my drill is charged up enough because I got a whole bunch to do. And we're just going to be real gentle here. Put this in my pocket. And get through the bark. Pull out if you need to. Take your time. And you want to get in about 2 to 3 inches, depending on how big your tree is. The smaller the tree, the less depth you want to go. This is a good size, so I'm going to want to go at least 2 inches. We're going to aim for that anyway. I know right here is about 2 inches, so that's where we're going to aim for here. I'm going to just keep pulling out all the stuff. Be careful, this gets hot. So we're in about 1 inch. I want to go a little bit more. So it's about 1.5 inches. Now it's actually already starting to get a little bit wet. So now I want to be careful that I don't go in too far because I'm already getting a little bit of moisture there. Put that in there. See, this is already getting nice and wet. So we're We're gonna go on just a little bit more. I'm almost at 2 inches. All right. Clean it out a bit. Okay. There. Ta-da! We made a hole. It's not that hard, not that complicated. And luckily, these fit in right in, so I didn't need to bring out any kind of hammer. But if you do need to use a hammer, make sure you use like a rubber mallet, or you have a piece of wood or something that you can put in there so you're not breaking your bits. So these ones actually go right in, like that. Now, this one here comes with a hook. If you are buying them, the metal ones, make sure you get the hook to go with it. Even if you don't use it, it's nice to have later on in case you decide to use the bucket system. I am not going to use the bucket system. I have saved all my water bottles, which you guys know I save all my stuff to reuse. And surprised this hasn't started dripping yet because my other one started dripping right away. But this tree is a little bit smaller, so it might take a few minutes. Hopefully I can catch it and show you guys as it's filling up. But I'm going to do a couple more trees in this area. I brought 6 bottles with me, so we'll do 6 trees. And then I have another 5 or 6 that I'm going to do over a little closer to my house. They're a little more spread out though. So hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have a whole bunch of bottles filled up with sap, and then I can start putting that away. And what we do is we're going to put that away, and then we're going to heat it up as we go. I'll explain a little bit more about that when I come on live on Thursday. Nothing yet. Oh, a little bit of water in there. I see it. It's so exciting. So that's it, you guys. That's basically how you tap a tree. And make sure you are tapping a maple tree. Make sure you know which trees are which. If you don't know, maybe you might want to wait until next year and mark them off when they bloom, so you know which trees are maple trees. I happen to know which trees are maple trees because I've lived here for long enough and I've tapped a couple of these already. So hopefully that water's gonna come out. We have filling up our jars. So I'm gonna continue on. I'll show you guys all the taps that I have going over the next couple days. I'll make some little vids here and there, but pretty much that's it. So take care of your tree before you put it in and after, and you know, be conscious that you're taking something from nature. All right, guys, so we'll see you tomorrow night, and start getting your trees tapped if your weather is good for it. Let's get some syrup in those pantries. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Check it out. Look at that, right at the tip. Wait for it. Wait for it. Nice. So I use old containers like I told you guys, and I hooked them on here. I had to use a little bit of a nail to hold this one on, but nonetheless, there you go. It's gonna fill up. I'm gonna have some syrup. Here's a quick guide to help you guys get started tapping trees for syrup. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.